Looks like we're stuck sharing the same room tonight.
No way.
Keiichi, a suite is available, so please feel free to use it.
Wait, seriously? My name's Keiichi Sato. I work as a sales rep for Tokimeki Travel Agency. I'm here on a business trip with my boss, Mr. Omoto, and my junior colleague, Yuki Takanaka, to check out a new tourist spot.
We had a really insightful inspection, Mr. Omoto. Sato?
This glamping facility has the unique feature of selling discount tickets for the nearby flower garden, and its proximity to other tourist spots makes it likely to gain popularity moving forward.
Glamping is especially trending among young people and families, so the demand for this kind of facility will probably keep growing. We should be able to come up with several accommodation plans centered around this lodging facility.
We successfully completed our inspection of the tourist spots and outlined potential travel plans, then headed to the hotel where we'd stay for the night.
Takanaka, I booked you a room on the women-only floor, so we'll meet up again at breakfast tomorrow morning. Where's my room? Here it is.
Huh? Isn't your room different from mine, Mr. Omoto? I thought we had booked 3 single rooms.
Actually, due to a booking error, our rooms ended up being not 2 singles but a single and a twin room. Looks like we're stuck sharing the same room tonight.
No way. In that case, Mr. Omoto, please use this room for yourself. If we share a room, it might make you feel uncomfortable.
I appreciate your thoughtfulness, but what are you going to do?
I'll check with the front desk to see if there's a single room available. If there aren't any, I'll search for another hotel, so don't worry about me.
I see. That's very considerate of you, heh.
Alright then, I need to check with the front desk for an available room.
Keiichi?
Oh, Miss Shinomiya, what brings you here?
We received a call at the front desk from your companion, requesting preparations for a different room. So I came to assist.
I see, thank you very much. Does it seem like there are any available rooms?
Unfortunately, all the single rooms and other rooms are fully booked. However, the suite is available, so please feel free to use it.
What? Really? Is that okay? The next morning.
Good morning, Sato Takanaka. It seems like you managed to stay at this hotel last night, Sato.
I really appreciate you reaching out to the front desk. They helped me find an available room without any hassle. Thank you very much.
Still, I feel a little bad that you ended up in a single room.
Not at all. Actually, I was allowed to use the suite, so I spent the night quite comfortably.
What? The company is covering the accommodation costs, so how could you possibly stay in a suite?
Actually, this hotel is owned by my parents, so I'm acquainted with the manager, Miss Shinomiya.
Wait, really?
Unfortunately, as of yesterday, there were no single rooms available. However, they managed to prepare a suite room for me. The fee was kept at the single room rate, and they simply upgraded the room to a suite.
So you were only charged for a single room? Is that for real?
Well, I had a member's discount voucher, just in case since I knew we'd be staying at this hotel. Any amount exceeding the single room rate was fully covered by my voucher, so there's no issue.
I see. Well, if that's the case, then I suppose it's fine. But a suite room, huh? That's the kind of room I'd like to stay in at least once in my life.
Mr. Omoto, you also had a twin room all to yourself, so you must have had a relaxing time, right?
Well, yes, I did get to relax, so I guess that's fine.
After checking out, we continued the new sightseeing tour with the local contact, Miss Shinonome.
This sightseeing area has been promoting premium regional gift certificates as part of a revitalization effort. If we can encourage travelers to use these certificates, I think the number of users will increase even more.
Yeah, that's true. Additionally, how about proposing a travel plan that combines the sightseeing admission tickets and accommodations?
Many of the lodging facilities in this area are actively working to boost tourism, so it seems like they'd be on board with this.
But wouldn't bundling the plan make each trip cost less overall? If the customer unit price drops, it could significantly impact sales, don't you think?
That's true.
The accommodation prices for the bundled plans could be adjusted depending on whether it's the off-season or the peak season. That way, it wouldn't disadvantage the sightseeing spots or the lodging facilities. If the bundled plans become popular, even if the unit price per customer decreases slightly, we could expect an increase in users, which would help attract more customers overall.
I see. That's a great plan. Sato, you never fail to impress.
I thought higher unit prices would always be better, but I guess this didn't work out.
At the start of the week, we returned from our inspection and resumed our usual counter sales work. Hey, Takanaka, just wanted to let you know that Mr. Saita from Doki Doki Corp got in touch to chat about organizing a company trip. Could you help me brainstorm some ideas for it?
Of course! The budget is this amount per person, right?
There are 20 participants expected, so we'll need to go with a slightly larger group plan. I think a travel package that includes the sightseeing spots, lodging, and airfare would be ideal.
All right. Let's proceed with selecting the sightseeing locations with that in mind.
Sato, Takanaka, could I have a word with you?
Sure, what's the matter?
I've just reviewed the travel plan you two came up with, and I think it's a waste to go with this plan, as it lowers the unit price per customer. Since it's a corporate trip for a group, I think we should propose a more upscale travel plan.
Well, it's fine to present it as one option.
Alright, let's suggest it to Mr. Saita and let him decide. And then the day of the meeting arrived. We have several plans within the budget you provided, as well as a slightly more expensive plan that focuses more on sightseeing.
I'd like to stick within the budget, so it would be difficult to choose the more expensive plan. I find this package that includes sightseeing accommodations and airfare quite appealing.
The accommodations have hot springs, and since the sightseeing spots are nearby, the package also includes tickets to the aquarium and the museum.
What's especially enticing is that it offers a stay at a traditional Japanese inn with a large communal bath. Could we proceed with this plan?
Yes, of course. We've listed several sightseeing spots as options, so we'd like to tailor the itinerary to suit the interests of your employees.
That's amazing! It's truly comprehensive. Well then, we're counting on you.
This is how the travel plan proposed by me and Takanaka was adopted, and the Doki Doki Corporation's company trip turned out to be a huge success. We even received a delightful report from Mr. Saita saying that the employees were very satisfied. A few weeks later, we were contacted by Miss Nishikido from Tokide Private Middle School seeking assistance in planning next year's school trip.
It's amazing that they specifically requested you as their representative, Sato.
It seems they decided after reading reviews about our travel agency.
This will be the first time we're planning a school trip for a private middle school. What kind of requests does Miss Nishikido have?
She hopes to plan a travel itinerary unique to private middle schools, something that public schools rarely experience. Since the budget is slightly higher than that of public schools, it might be nice to include sightseeing spots where they can have some kind of social learning experience.
Sato, I'll be joining you for the next meeting. As the head of sales, I'd like to offer a suitable plan for their school trip.
Sure, that's fine, but... The weekend. Here are the travel plans we'd like to propose. We've prepared upgraded versions of the public middle school trip plans, tailored for Tokide Middle School.
The first plan involves experiencing a traditional craft, indigo dyeing, for which we've partnered with an indigo dyeing workshop. The second plan offers glasswork crafting with the cooperation of a glass workshop. It's great to experience traditional crafts.
There's also a service to ship the completed crafts directly to your home.
That's a wonderful addition.
On the final day, we've included a one-day premium entry ticket to Days Theme Park, so you can end the trip with a fun experience.
Wow, what an incredibly appealing plan.
Miss Nishikido, I'd really appreciate it if you could take a look at my plan too. You'll be checked into a fancy hotel, giving you the chance to relax at the restaurant, splash around in the pool, and soak in the hot springs. And the highlight is the extravagant dinner at the hotel. We've included a premium crab course for everyone to enjoy.
Well, it's fun to kick back at the hotel. Is the rest of your itinerary all lined up?
The plan includes a route through scenic landmarks, allowing participants to enjoy hiking while immersing themselves in nature. Additionally, we've included a sightseeing boat tour of local attractions.
I see. Mr. Omoto, your proposed plan seems a bit difficult.
Excuse me? Why is that?
Indeed, your proposal offers a more luxurious plan compared to other public schools. But the essence of a school trip isn't about spending time at the hotel. Moreover, if the range of activities within the hotel becomes too wide, it will be harder for the teachers to keep an eye on the students. It's also quite an expensive plan, and even for a private middle school, it would be difficult to cover such costs.
I see.
Mr. Sato and Ms. Takanaka's plan includes many activities that allow students to experience something out of the ordinary. These one-of-a-kind experiences that you can't find in daily life are definitely going to stick with the students as treasured memories. Please let us proceed with Mr. Sato and Ms. Takanaka's plan.
Okay, thank you very much. Thus it was decided that Takanaka and I would proceed with planning the school trip. Later, when we returned to the office, Sato, Takanaka, and Omoto, good work today.
Mr. Sasimoto!
Hello, sir.
We just got back!
I came by today because I wanted to speak with the sales department. Sato and Takanaka, it seems your work has been receiving excellent feedback from clients, and you've made significant contributions to the company. The two of you rank highest in customer satisfaction, so I'm counting on you to continue delivering great results. I understand. We'll keep working hard to provide proposals that satisfy our clients.
I've always admired Sato and picked up a ton of lessons from watching what he does. I still have a ways to go as his junior colleague, but I really look forward to the day when I can stand next to him as a planner.
All right, I'm counting on you, so keep up the good work. And now, as for you, Omoto,
Yes, sir. What can I do for you?
currently there's been a noticeable increase in negative feedback from customers about your travel plans. Complaints include the high costs, not being justified by the limited sightseeing opportunities, and requests for set plans that were never offered.
Excuse me?
While I appreciate your efforts in leading the department as sales director, I believe you also need to improve as an individual salesperson. You should really take a page from Sato and Takanaka's approach.
Yes, sir. I'm sorry.
Here's a suggestion. Why don't you step out of the sales department for a while and broaden your knowledge in another division?
What? Are you talking about a transfer?
There might be another place outside of the sales department where your abilities can truly shine.
I see. I'll think about it.
Later, Mr. Omoto left the sales department, but seemed to struggle in his new position.
Ugh, I miss being in the sales department. If only I'd performed better as a salesperson, things wouldn't have turned out like this.
Meanwhile, I got promoted to manager in the sales department.
Sato, would you mind reviewing this travel plan draft?
Sure, it looks great. Wow, Takanaka, you've really stepped up your game and can now create fantastic travel itineraries on your own.
Well, I think you're amazing, and I'm just trying to keep pace with you as quickly as possible.
In that case, I have to make sure I keep living up to your expectations.
Sato! Your planning skills are off the charts!
I think I'm gradually getting closer to Takanaka bit by bit. Thank you for watching all the way to the end.
Don't forget to subscribe to the channel!
What happened? Why didn't you show up to the client meeting today?
I'm really sorry, Yui. I had to rush to help this girl who nearly got hit by a car, and I ended up in the hospital. So I've been taken off the project.
Wait, what? Are you serious?
Whoa, Murase, you did it again. Congrats on being the #1 sales rep again. Haha, you know it. Someday, I also hope to design an app that'll touch the lives of all people. I'm Keiji Sato, and I work at Toki Toki Incorporated. We create cool mobile games and apps. In a nutshell, my job is all about marketing and sales, and making sure our team runs well.
Hey, Murase, big thanks for all the hard work you've put in this month.
Oh, hey, Yui! Honestly, all that effort was totally worth it.
And this is Yui, and she runs the show here as our CEO.
KG, I see you're having a tough time. I can give you some advice for client meetings next time we chat. Can you set aside some time?
Definitely, I'd really appreciate that.
You better step it up, Keiichi. You know Yui cares a lot about the results.
A few days later.
Great improvement, KG. Your pitch deck is so much easier to follow now. You're all set for that client meeting coming up next week.
It's all thanks to you, Yui. I'll make sure I nail the presentation, so don't miss it. But in the end, I couldn't even make it to that meeting.
KG, what happened? Why didn't you show up to the client meeting today?
I'm really sorry, Yui.
Please don't tell me you just overslept or something.
No, it's nothing like that. I ended up in the hospital after saving a girl who almost got hit by a car. So I've been taken off the project.
Wait, what? Are you serious? Oh, wait a sec. Where are you getting treated? I'm heading over now. I can't believe you ended up in the hospital. KG, are you alright?
Yeah, I'll need a rest for about a month, but no long-term damage or anything.
I feel terrible about this. I had no idea and just reached out to you. Freaking out because you weren't at the meeting with the client. You worked so hard on the presentation as well.
It's all good. Thank you for worrying about me. I actually heard that Murase took over for me in that meeting with the client.
Yeah, he did.
Murase's the top sales guy in our team, so I'm sure he killed it. I'm just glad everything worked out in the end.
I bet this is really hard on him, being left out of the project. And I ended up saying those things to him. But wait, are you really taking off the project?
Yeah, I mean, I won't be out of the hospital in time, but don't worry, I'll keep using everything you taught me, and do my best when I come back.
Hey, I heard about the accident, man. Are you okay? Don't sweat it. I nailed the presentation for you. Oh, hey, Yui. I didn't know you were here too.
Murase, seriously, thanks so much. Honestly, you probably handled it way better than I ever could.
Nah, don't be so hard on yourself. The stuff you put together really helped me get it, so the presentation was a total breeze.
He's right. Your presentation materials really sealed the deal with our client.
I mean, yeah, but the way I casually won over the client really did the trick.
Sure, but Keiichi's the one who put the presentation materials all together.
Okay, I get it.
Look, if Keiichi gets out of the hospital in time, I think he should still be part of this project.
What?
In that case, you two can...
Whoa, let's not push it. I mean, jumping back into a major project right after being in the hospital? That's a lot for Keiichi to handle. No worries, I've got it all under control.
Yui, I really appreciate your thoughts, but I've already made peace with this. Murase, I'm counting on you.
You got it. I'll see you back at the office when you're better.
Actually, I've been considering a job change for a while, so this might be a sign.
Wait, what? You want to change jobs?
Yeah, I love being involved with games, creating them, pitching our games to our clients, everything. But my sales aren't great, and to be honest, I've been questioning if this job is the best fit for me. so I thought it might be a good idea to search for something that works better for me.
Oh, wait, Keiji. Isn't that game app you're playing from one of our competitors?
Yeah, it's kind of a habit at this point. I keep messing around with this game app, thinking about how I'd promote it or what changes I'd make if I were the one creating it. I mean, being in the hospital gave me all the time in the world, so yeah.
Keiji, I actually think this job is perfect for you. Hang on, I just realized something.
What?
I've been so fixated on the results that I lost track of what really matters.
And 1 month later.
Wow, Murase, you killed it again.
You're number one in sales and set for a promotion? You're just unstoppable.
Nah, I just did what I had to do, you know? It wasn't exactly smooth sailing, but all the clients just really liked me in the end.
I've always zeroed in on the final results, but I missed out on noticing the hard work of those working quietly in the background.
Oh, hey, Yui, you can totally count on me. I'm gonna keep doing great. One day, I'll be your right-hand man for sure.
Actually, I'm going to be away from headquarters for a little while.
Wait, what? Seriously? Well, when she comes back, I'll make sure she's looking at the guy who's got more recognition and truly deserves that promotion.
Alright, I gotta run. I have somewhere to head to. Hey, Keiji, what do you say? Want to work together and give it our all?
Whoa, wait, what? Work together? What do you mean?
While you were in the hospital, I did a little research. I found out that most people at our company came in with degrees and got their knowledge from college. But you taught yourself everything you know.
Yeah. After high school, I just studied on my own and landed the job.
That's what really caught my attention. I started to think about how far you could push yourself and improve. So, here's the deal. I'm heading to our Kyushu branch for a short-term project. And I want you to come with me. I'll teach you everything I know.
Wait, why would you bother doing all this for me?
Because you've got so much potential. I want to see how far you can go if I train you myself.
I mean, what if I just end up holding you back?
Keiji, do you want to take on this job or not?
Yeah, I really do.
That's all I needed to hear. Just believe in me and let's make it work.
All right, I'm in. And just like that, I ended up in Kyushu, working with Yui at the branch over there.
Keiji, I'm getting an error here. Oh, and what should I do about these revisions?
Let me take a quick look and figure out what's causing the error. As for the revisions, I'll finish them up and send them over later. This branch is so different from HQ. I have to handle everything myself here. But you know what? That might actually be a good thing. I should really take the lead and own it.
Keiji, we've got a client meeting in an hour. Make sure to double check the presentation materials, okay?
Got it. I'm on it.
Oh, looks like you already updated yesterday's slides.
Yep, just as you mentioned, I didn't only toss in some sales estimates. I also looked up how similar apps perform in terms of sales.
Wow, Keiji, you really catch on fast.
Back at HQ, I always had people backing me up, but now I'm handling so many tasks by myself. It's definitely made me see the big picture.
Turns out, letting you experience every department was a smart choice after all.
It was a bit of a struggle at first, but actually working with different departments opened my eyes. Now, I feel like I really know what our apps do well and where they need improvement.
Good, then get ready, because I'm not going easy on you.
Yes, ma'am. Yui's been smiling a lot lately.
Hey, what's with that grin? You're feeling pretty confident, huh? Come on, focus. We still need to double check the presentation materials.
While Yui and I were busy working away, back at HQ,
This app is one of our company's crown jewels. Not just popular, but highly profitable. If things keep going this well, I'll definitely be Yui's right-hand man in no time. But lately, clients don't seem as impressed as they used to. Maybe I should push the dev team to speed up work on a new game.
and then 1 year later, Yui and I came back to HQ.
Welcome back, you two.
Long time no see, Murase.
I've been hearing about your performance, you know. I heard you came in second in sales this month.
Yeah. I was the number one in sales until 2 months ago, though.
We can catch up later. Keiji and I actually have a meeting with Uki Uki Corporation after this.
About that. Would it be alright if I also pitched the app we develop here at HQ to them?
Wait, what?
Look, I know you guys are proud of the app you two made. I've heard all about it. But I really believe in the one we built too. Wouldn't it make sense to let Uki Uki Corporation decide which one they like better? Come on, Yui. I know you'll be alright with that. Didn't you always say that the results are what really counts?
But the clients are on a tight schedule too.
Don't worry. I made the presentation shorter, so I won't go over time. Just give me a shot, please.
Oh no, what do I do? It's true that Murase's sales number have always been better than mine.
Okay, fine. The clients aren't here yet anyway. Could you help set up the conference room in the meantime?
Leave it to me.
Hey, what's with a worried look?
Oh, it's nothing. I do believe in the app we built. Everyone works so hard on it. But what if I can't get that across to the clients? What if I blow it? I got kind of worried just thinking about it.
Keiji, I've already taught you everything I know about closing a deal.
Huh?
And listen, closing a deal isn't some competition. It's really about demonstrating why our app is so fantastic. That's all there is to it. So forget about Murase for now. Think back to what inspired you to take this job.
I wanted to share our app with as many folks as possible. That's right. I just wanted everyone to love what we built.
Exactly. That passion? That's what's gonna sell it. Here, take this.
Huh? What's this?
It's a citrus flavored candy. I always pop one in my mouth whenever I'm anxious. Also, here's a little something for you. Just a little charm to wish you luck for your presentation. Alright, well, I'm going to the conference room to finish getting ready.
Whoa, she gave me a tie. All right, let's do this. I'll give it everything I've got. And just like that, the meeting with Uki Uki Corporation kicked off. So, this is the app we'd like to present today.
Looks like a pretty standard RPG.
You can download and play it for free, with some optional in-app purchases if folks are interested. The idea is that the players can enjoy the game without spending any money. The story, tunes, and characters are all crafted with care, and the ending varies depending on the choices players make. Plus, we've packed in tons of different endings and cool features to keep players hooked to the game.
Wait, is Keiji actually enjoying presenting his pitch? No, focus. Stay confident. But what if they don't pick up our app? No, I can't think like that. Thank you for sharing your presentation. Now, if I could just take a moment to show you the app we develop here. Our game app is a top-notch title. The players will need to pay to download it. We've also included some in-app options to keep the revenue coming. So this is pretty much the complete opposite of what Keiji presented earlier. Exactly, but no worries. Our game has plenty of features and has great replay potential. We've already come up with some exclusive events and special weapons that players would definitely want to buy. And if you look at this, you'll find the sales stats for a game like this one from 2 years prior.
Wait, this is...
Do you have any more recent data, like from last year? Well, I thought this older data would be a lot easier for you to understand. Alright, I see. Thank you. Honestly, I think both of your presentations are solid. When we think about profit...
Pardon me. If you don't mind, could you please also take a quick look at this data?
Keiji?
Based on last year's figures, it's pretty clear that game apps like Murase's have been experiencing a decline in sales.
Where did you even get that information?
Back at the Kyushu branch, part of my job was gathering data and doing research.
But is now really the right time to bring that up?
I figured it was good to point this out, for the benefit of our company. I want you to feel good about working with us.
Go on.
Yes, sir. So, along with the drop in sales, we've also seen more bad reviews popping up for other paid games apps recently.
Wow, you really dug deep to pull all this data together.
Well, you're the one who always said research is our best weapon. Over-prepare and you'll never regret it, right?
Okay, maybe sales for game apps like that have dipped a bit, but it's not like they've totally tanked.
Yeah, that's true, but There's been a shift in how people approach gaming nowadays, and a lot of people aren't playing games that come with a price tag. These days, with so many apps out there, getting players to try your game is half the battle. Plus, people are pretty fed up with games that throw a bunch of microtransactions at them right away.
And let's be real, prices are up everywhere, and lots of people just can't afford to spend much on hobbies. It's tough to convince someone to spend money when they're already stretching their budgets.
That's why we focus on releasing the game for free first. The idea is to hook players and build up a loyal user base. Then, once they're invested in our game, we ease them into spending just enough to keep the fun going, making them want to unlock more features, or keep playing our game.
I mean, I get where you're coming from, but what about profits? I like you and your guts, Keiichi. Your explanation was clear, and more than that, it really showed how much you care about giving players a fun experience. Keiichi, we'd love to work with you in your app.
Wait, what? Thank you so much, sir.
We're counting on you, alright?
Absolutely.
Are you serious? Hey, Murase, I bet you closed another deal, huh?
The people from Uki Uki Corporation left looking pretty happy earlier.
Well...
Actually, this time it was Keiichi's app that sealed the deal with our client.
Wait, what? For real? Oh, that's awesome, Keiichi.
Whoa, look at you. You came back even better than before, huh?
Nah, it's nothing like that.
Ugh, next time. Next time, it'll be me.
Hey, it's great to be passionate about your work. But look, if you get too hung up on the results, you might lose sight of what really matters. Trust me, I've been there.
What do you mean?
I've actually heard some feedback about you from your team.
Huh?
Some of your coworkers feel like their hard work isn't being recognized because you're always so focused on outcomes. A couple of your coworkers even said they're thinking about transferring to another team because they feel like they're not cut out for your team. There's been some feedback along those lines.
Well,
If you don't shift your mindset now, nothing's going to change.
Hey, Yui, we're planning to go out for drinks later. Wanna join us?
Sure. Murase, you're coming too, right?
Nah, I'll pass. I've got other plans tonight.
In the end, Murase didn't take Yui's advice at all. He was too busy chasing after profits and sales figures, and...
I knew it all along. This company isn't the spot for me to really shine. I just need to find a company that recognizes my talents. But, why am I feeling so annoyed?
And as for me, I'm so glad the launch of our game app went smoothly.
Yeah, and the reviews are already looking great. I'm expecting big things from you from now on, Keiichi.
Thanks, Yui. I won't let you down. Thanks for watching until the end.
Don't forget to subscribe to our channel.